that he spoke about Argentina and Messi, and Argentina have won the World Cup twice before. Messi winning it is not new for Argentines. Portugal have never won it before. He's also said that if Portugal win it, it's going to shock the whole world. He's gone on and on. But of course, there are records of him saying 4 or 5 years ago that his dream was to win the World Cup. And now he says that it's just a 7-game tournament. Straight away, I'll go to Agogo. Is he, number one, being hypocritical?
Nah, Charlie. Ronaldo. I'm a huge fan of Ronaldo, but see, Nami, I don't even want to mention top class players. We being football fans, we want to go and witness World Cup. We just want to go to US and witness World Cup. And for you being a player to win the World Cup there, Nami, it be plus and dream come true. I don't know, maybe he's saying that because of Messi, but see, be real. You want to win the World Cup, Ronaldo. Ronaldo really want to win the World Cup. Maybe, I think next year, he still have some doubt that Portugal can win the World Cup for him. That's why he's going around making interviews like, oh, winning the World Cup is not his dream and he doesn't want to win the World Cup and you can't use, let's say, 4 years to judge. No. So now, I think with Ronaldo's interview there, I don't really agree with him. Maybe next year he still have some doubt that Portugal can win him the World Cup, or he's saying that because Messi has the World Cup. That's why he's saying that, because what he's saying in the interview there. I'm a huge fan of Ronaldo, but now, frankly speaking, I don't agree with him.
You don't agree with Ronaldo?
Yeah.
That is not his dream?
Yeah. That's his dream, but what he's saying in public there.
So he's being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
He's being a hypocrite.
Yeah, well, of course.
Let me move to Derek.
Yes, he into Sikanifu, but but Charlie, me, see, I already I make my stance here already with Ronaldo and Messi. I mean, both of them are good, so I don't really have one that's my favorite. You understand? But I mean, to make such a statement, I think from Agogo's angle, it really makes a lot of sense that you think that Portugal might not win the. I think if you feel the World Cup is just about 7 matches, you might also not go for the World Cup. Yeah. If he goes to the World Cup 2026, then I can call him a hypocrite. That would be my opinion. Maybe he has played it, and after playing for like 5 editions, let me correct.
Yeah, this will be his 6th.
So after playing 5 editions, if you tell me it's just about 7, but 2020 when you're going out, you were crying. You understand? So that is let's
not real Ronaldo fans. Defend it so that you can.
I don't do Ronaldo or Messi.
I come to defend Ronaldo.
I'm not defending and I don't do Ronaldo or Messi.
No, Derek, let's go. The listeners are enjoying this.
So I think that I would pause on the side of he being a hypocrite or not, unless he goes to the World Cup 2026. What is he going to do? Is he going to participate? If he doesn't go to the World Cup 2026, that look, I've played 5 editions of the World Cup and I realized that it's just about 7 games and there is nothing else. It's not really that critical like how I was thinking. So whether I'm still playing football or not, I'm not going to the 2026 World Cup. I would understand and I'll not call him a hypocrite. But if he joins the team and he steps there and he doesn't even play, he's a 155.3%. 555.3% hypocrite.
Wow.
If he goes to the World Cup, 100% hypocrite.
So you think after saying this, he shouldn't step at the World Cup?
He should retire from the national team, because after they play the qualifier, he should retire. That's it.
But he played in the qualifiers.
But you are saying it's just a 7. So you are not rating it. You are putting the World Cup in the category of just a 7-match tournament.
Maybe he's saying that if he wins it or not doesn't matter.
Exactly my point. So if you win it or not doesn't matter. Don't go there at all. Let the young chaps who maybe value the World Cup go there. And you as a captain saying this, what is the motivation you are sending to the Portugal team? We are going to the World Cup and our captain is telling us it's just a 7-match tournament. And even for this World Cup, it's going to be even more than the 7 matches if Portugal should go far. You understand? So if I am Bruno Fernandes and I'm hearing my captain saying this, that I'm going to the World Cup, I might as well not put in my energy And if I don't win, nobody blames you. They come back to you. So if he's not going to the World Cup, Ronaldo is not going to the World Cup, I will agree with whatever he's saying. I wouldn't agree, but I would let him. I mean, I would accept it. That's his opinion. But once he goes, he has participated in the set time, he becomes a hypocrite, complete hypocrite.
Wow. What, dude?
Prosper.
What says prosper? Okay.
I want to hear what you could say before.
First of all, everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Yeah.
So if Ronaldo wakes up one day, nearing 1,000 goals in his career, having an impeccable career, wakes up one day and says his dream isn't to win the World Cup, how is that your problem? I really don't get it among a lot of fans. I mean, people saying it's hypocritical here, blah, 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 blah. This is an athlete. Yes, it's mind games, and we all know what he's trying to do. But if somebody wakes up one day, I am the one who said it. People are allowed to have opinions. People are allowed to have different types of mentalities as they grow, true or false, Nami?
True.
In their line of profession, true or false?
True.
So if today I say that my dream,
Tell me one of your my guy.
my line of my dreams.
No.
Why do you want to know my dreams? So you want to just destroy them in my dream?
UK visa.
Deny.
He has come to steal.
You guys are worried. You guys are worried about it. So Ronaldo has the right to say whatever he wants with what he's achieved in football. If he says that 20 years ago his dream is to win the World Cup, and today as a 40-year-old he thinks that his dream is no more to win the World Cup, how is that your problem? He has every right to say whatever he wants. But now let's be factual. Why would you also say that your dream is not to win the World Cup, and then go on to say that should you your upcoming wedding with your wife, you're probably trying to see if you can incorporate the World Cup trophy in there. Then how are you trying to? What's the connection?
So he's saying that he's trying to see if he can inculcate the World Cup trophy there. However, it's not life.
It's
and
not
death.
the biggest.
It's not life and death.
But let's be honest. Let me be honest. He said this on so many other platforms. He wants to win. Everybody knows Ronaldo wants that World Cup. In the previous interview in 2022, when they asked him, he said, "Look, a 3-2 against Argentina in the final. You score 2. Messi scores 2. The last goal you go on to score. You score a hat trick. Portugal win the final. Is that a dream?" He was like, "Yeah." Today he's saying something different. But my point is that he has the right to have a different dream, even if it goes against him in everybody's eyes. He's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has the right to say, at least if I say that my dream is to be with light-skinned women. I'm going to listen to me attentively.
But now,
finish the point.
Oh, I don't want to cut you, but I do today. You stay here. This guy.
His examples all be girls.
Now who they like?
Light skin, neighborhood.
If I say my
you know
dream,
me, you pay get UK girl.
But
if I
the area get it because you go fit come and go anytime, come and go.
please, our listeners are focusing on Ronaldo, please. My dream is to be with a light skin girl. 3 years later, I change my mind and say, you know what? All light skin girls in my past have bounced me. People don't know that, or people have seen that. Every light skin girl has bounced me, and everybody has seen what I said 3 years ago. That was my dream, and now I say I only like dark girls. People will be like, oh, okay, I'm changing my mouth because I didn't get all the light skin girls I wanted. But to be honest, I have the right to change my mouth. It's my life and it's my career. So I feel like Ronaldo has the right to say whatever he wants. But the truth in what he's saying is where the matter lies. But if he wakes up today and says that, look, I don't want to make the World Cup define me as a player, I don't have a problem with it. Because Barca fans, or a lot of Messi fans around the world, when Messi had not won the World Cup, when he had lost the World Cup final, we were not trying to make it define him. So I'll be very objective in this one and say, yes, the truth is going all over, and Ronaldo is making himself look some way. But to be honest, he has the right to say whatever he wants. He's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah.
Right. Wadud has put on the sheets.
Yeah.
Wadud wear shades giddy giddy.
Let me hear from Wadud.
Yeah, so Sergio says, Charlie, it's time we have honest conversation. It's time we have honest conversation.
Yeah.
It's me if I was PS Morgan, because obviously his friendship, Ronaldo, anytime he wants something, he runs to his friends. Either what's his name? Oh, the Spanish journalist Felix Diaz or PS Morgan. We all know, but because PS Morgan has a bigger reach, That is why he went to PS Morgan. Because Charlie, I'm imagining that in 2022, seeing PS Morgan asked him about the dream of winning the World Cup. He said it is his biggest dream. He didn't even say dream. He said it is his biggest dream to win the World Cup for Portugal. And then PS Morgan went on to say, so let's assume this scenario in a World Cup final, he scored 2, Messi scored 2, he said, I will love it, and I think I deserve it, and I will love it. That's what Cristiano Ronaldo said. So what he has said right now is two sides. You cannot say you are dreaming of winning the World Cup, and the next tournament, the next interview you have with the same person, you say no, the World Cup is not a dream. 6 or 7 games cannot define. Yes, it cannot define you. He will definitely be one of the greatest players. But to be the greatest player of all time, you have to win the World Cup. Right now, if I ask you, which teams are the best teams in the world? Like, which countries have assembled the best teams in the world? Majority will come from the World Cup. Mario Zagallo, 1970. Anytime you hear Mario Zagallo's name, it's about World Cup. There's nothing about club football.
Italy, yeah.
It's always about the World Cup. Garincha is about the World Cup.
Yeah.
World Cup defined them. Pele is World Cup. And one of the questions Piers Morgan asked him was that between you and Messi, who is the GOAT? Between Messi and Ronaldo, between you and Messi, who is the GOAT? And Piers Morgan went on to say, for me, even Argentina, I don't think you are the best. This is Maradona. If I was Ronaldo, or if I was in the room, I would have asked Piers Morgan, why does he think Maradona is better than Messi? Then I'll see if he will mention the World Cup or he wouldn't factor in the World Cup. Because obviously, if you are saying Messi is better than Maradona, there's no achievement of Maradona you're going to mention to compare to Messi apart from the World Cup in '86. So that is where the interview, Charlie, it be friendly, it be either inferior, then go see, then just talk things with, then bring about the one cause commotion. Because if I was Piers Morgan, I would have asked him, if 6 or 7 games does not define a footballer, which tournament defines a footballer? Or which tournament would define him as Cristiano Ronaldo? Whether it's the La Liga or the Premier League or the Bundesliga or what? I would have asked him, because I actually wanted to. Because if you say the World Cup, what defines? Because the greatest players in the world right now, if you check top 10, they've all had a big impact in the World Cup. Probably by Ronaldo, because Zidane, Ronaldinho, Messi, Pele, Maradona, they're all there, and maybe Johan Cruyff. Ronaldo de Lima won the World Cup twice. He was instrumental in 2002, not instrumental in 98, but in 2002 he was the one. He was the main man for Brazil. So if you check the greatest players of all time, top 10 in the world, you will find more than 5 or 6 with a huge impact in the World Cup. And let me go back to my point. If you are going to mention the best teams assembled in the world, majority of the people mention the Brazil 1970 squad. Why? It's because of the World Cup, and they played how many games? 6 or 5 games to win, 5 or 6 games to win the World Cup. But up till today, since 1970, people still say it's the greatest team ever assembled because of the quality, the Jairzinho, the players they had. It's because of the World Cup. Zidane won the World Cup in 98. He had a red card in the second game. So let's just say the World Cup Zidane won. He played like 3 or 4 games, and it has defined his career till today for playing 3 or 4 games. Ronaldo de Lima won the Ballon d'Or in 2002 because of 6 games. You feel me? Because of 6 games. So when it comes to this Ronaldo, he this is not the first time he has done that. He always changes his mind, because in 2014. Yes.
Let me ask you a simple question.
Yeah.
When Messi had not won the World Cup
in
2020, did you think he was the greatest of all time?
To me, yes.
Fine.
But that was personal opinion. But anytime I had argument with people, I couldn't really make my point.
So it means that Ronaldo is free to have this opinion. His fans is free to have this opinion. Real Madrid fans are free to have this opinion.
That's what I'm saying. No, he didn't. So
at the time, that was your opinion.
When Piers Morgan said for me, I agreed. But the moment you generalize it, it's not for me again.
But that conversation is
always for me. It's just me.
Where is it written as a fact?
But where is it written as a fact
that Messi is the greatest of all time?
No, it's not fact. But I mean,
good. So they always have a right.
There are things that we argue about. Obviously, if you say you are the greatest player, we bring the greatest trophies in the world. What was your impact? We bring this on board. What was your impact here? What was your impact here? And that's what I'm saying. With Ronaldo, me, I'm not surprised. Maybe people are surprised because in 2014, that time Messi had more Ballon d'Ors than him. He said the Golden Boot is more credible than the Ballon d'Or. Cristiano Ronaldo in 2014. He said the Ballon d'Or is by voting. but the golden boot is by his goals. Then Messi went on to win more golden boots than him. And in during the interview with Piers Morgan asked him what would he want to finish his football career with better than Messi. He said the Ballon d'Or. But it was the same person who said the Ballon d'Or is not credible. That's why I said, if I would believe in Ronaldo, like they buy 5 Ballon d'Or, make you return all, I go believe him. He will be my goat. Like Ronaldo said, nah, Charlie, the Ballon d'Or is not credible award again. So these are my 5 awards. Take it. You they bring them back. That one I go believe him past any person in the world. Because he said it's not credible. So if something is not credible, I said Ronaldo cracked 2013 Ballon d'Or when Ronaldo won it. After being on the same stage with Messi, clapping for him and all that for 4 years in a row. He cried. The same award you say is not be credible. And then you go win and you cry. I don't understand. You get me? You get my point now. You said the Ballon d'Or is not credible. Then you go and win and you cry. So me, when it comes to this Ronaldo argument, when people say let's enjoy them both, I don't agree. Let me see in 2018, Charlie, when a veteran, Charlie, me down back and forth. He said Messi cannot do anything. Charlie got that time. Messi found no.
Is it Messi
in 2018 after France eliminated Argentina? I still have the tweet on my phone.
Yeah.
Said Messi, Charlie, be club side, then you know the fit do for a national team. And it wasn't deep, but it was just some small back and forth. Because he factored Ronaldo inside, because at that time obviously Ronaldo had won the what's his name? Euros with Portugal. And in 2016, Ronaldo said after winning the Euros, he said winning a trophy for Portugal is more difficult than Argentina. And see Ronaldo in 2016 when he won the Euros. In the group stage, they couldn't win a single game. Yeah. They had the benefit of the UEFA moving the teams from 16 to 24 for him to qualify to the next stage. And so sometimes all these things, it benefits other players.
Wadu, this is another question to ask, that when Ronaldo played at the Euros, how many games did they play in the tournament?
So they played in the group stage, then 4 in the knockout.
So they played 7 games at the Euros. And they play 7 games at the World Cup. And you are saying that the World Cup 7 games does not define.
It's not defined.
But the Euro 7 games define something.
You see, that's why sometimes Messi, Messi needs like Lamine Yamal's talking some. Make it shut down this argument completely once and for all. Because imagine Messi was like, because in the past 2 weeks, Messi had 3 interviews. One with NBC, one with Fabrizio, and yesterday he was at American Business Summit. Yeah. He didn't mention Ronaldo one inside the interviews. And where I feel Ronaldo, Charlie, anytime he meets Messi, if they are on the same podium or they are, if they ask him, say we share the same stage for 15 years, blah blah. But he's the same person who mocks Messi on social media. When Messi won the Ballon d'Or in 2021, someone listed Messi's achievement. Ronaldo went to write factos under. He said Messi didn't deserve it. Ronaldo went to write factos under the comments. Ronaldo went to write factos under the comments. One of the Ballon d'Or Messi won. He went to write Jaja under a fan, one of Cristiano Ronaldo's accounts. Post that Messi didn't deserve the Ballon d'Or.
Ronaldo went to write. How do you know it's Ronaldo's account?
It's there. Factos. So
not the factos. The factos there.
Instagram. Ronaldo. He logged under the post. Oh, it's there. Factos. He logged under the post. So I mean, anytime. Maybe he feels insecure when Messi's mentioned. That's what I feel. Maybe. Because if you say someone is not better, then why do you consistently mention his name? Yeah. He's not better than you are the greatest player of all time. Yes. Then why do you consistently mention he plan that thing goes to that. But yeah, he be going house for Saudi Arabia, go do the interview. Then sit for house plan and do him. So me, first point, if Ronaldo wants people to believe his words that yes, the Ballon d'Or is not credible. We should return the 5 Ballon d'Or to France football. It's not a credible award again. Even his fans will believe in him. Then right now they'll cut off the awards and say yes, Ballon d'Or is not a credible award, because you can't say Ballon d'Or is not credible. But then when there's Messi Ronaldo arguments, you chip in Ballon d'Or. Meanwhile, you are the person you are standing is saying it's not credible. And number 2, the World Cup can never. It's always the defining thing of every player's career. Hey. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mario Zagallo.
I said it.
Kempes.
We the fans we just want to bear witness.
Ronaldo de Lima.
Where also do in Ketia and that JD Rose. So when you have the World Cup,
for you to 6 or 7 games, it will define your career. Yeah. As long as you say you are better than Messi, 6 or 7 games will define your career. Okay, if it doesn't define your career, why are you crying against Morocco? Why is he still playing football right now?
That's a fair point.
Why is Ronaldo still playing football at age 41?
That's a fair point.
So me, and another thing, if And the last point, first one, the Ballon d'Or. The last one, if Roberto Martinez calls him for the World Cup, Ronaldo, if you want to make you believe, say, you know they define him, make you reject the call up.
After playing qualifiers.
But he won't define anything he's going to do at the World Cup.
You see, I didn't want to chip
So
in,
make it
but
just
what
reject the
he's
call
saying,
up.
I
That's the same
fully
thing you
agree.
said. That's the same thing you said.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
You have one voice. I understand.
Make you reject the World Cup. So I mean, time is.
Not all he said,
I
though,
get
that part, man.